What's up, Anchor and addicts, or whatever you want to call yourself? Uh, yeah, so this is an ad. I'm in the shower, but I just gotta say, I just made my first Anchor podcast. It was about a half an hour long, and Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. It was literally simple. I press a button, it turns on. Uh, Anchor gives you, everything you need in one place. Because you can do it right from your phone, or if you have a laptop or a computer or tablet that you could just do it from. The tools, they allow you to record and edit your podcasts. So, of course, you could add little snippets in there, or take out things that you didn't want in there. Um, but the good thing about it is they'll also distribute it for you, so you can be heard anywhere you want to, like on Spotify or Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. You can easily make money from your podcast too. Uh, and they tell you and walk you through all the steps. And the good thing is, you can download it now. Download it now, because I've heard this from Gary Vaynerchuk. I've heard this app going out there a long time, for about a year or two. That it's just easy. It's easy to use, and I know this ad is long, but I don't care. But you can download it now on. Go to Anchor.fm to get started. It's ANCHOR.FM to get started. Let me finish my shower, okay? There I go. Hey, booyah! I used to like watching Teen Titans growing up. It was awesome. But, I, pretty sore again and tired. I got woke up kind of twice. First time was okay, the second time was not. Jordan woke me up just to tell me that he got, what was it? Orlando Pace on his offensive line. I'm like, you really pulled that from Madden and woke me up to tell me that, dude? Like, I'm happy for you, dude, but please don't do that. I gotta get my sleep, bro. I know he was kind of not happy about it, but that was the first thing he did, and I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that you literally woke me up for that. Because I think last year, what was it? Oh, this year, he pulled the same card, literally the same card. I don't know if it wasn't the same set, but it was the same person. But the same card last year than he did this year on the new game. So I was like, that's pretty bizarre, that's weird. But it happened, and it was a high numbered card. But anyways, but I was there with him. So like, and the last time I wasn't asleep. So I don't think any other time that I know of that he's pulled an actual high rated card on Madden that he had to wake me up for it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's okay though. I've kind of made up for it. What I did was I went to the bathroom. I had to fold towels, put my clothes in the dryer. I went and grabbed a towel and turned on the faucet on the sink on just hot water, and I basically put the towel over my head, steamed my whole face and everything. It woke me up. It feels really super great. I mean, you don't have to do it for like a very, very long time, and I don't do it all the time. and I know that I probably should more than I do, but it feels so great just to do that because of the whole steam, and it goes all the way around you. So I mean, you'll be a little wet, of course, and but you got a towel, so it's not that big of a deal. I just think it's a great way to kind of help yourself wake up and get ready for the day. Although it's not working just yet, but I do have my Bang I have to drink right here. I don't have to drink it actually, but I'm having to drink this because I've been taking the creatine, so it helps. And then I got my water. So, but yeah, that's how I'm getting ready for the day, I guess. So, but nothing really happened, to be honest. It's like I wanted to get on here and say I talked to this guy right before I went to sleep, and it's not that big of a deal, honestly, to me. Maybe it was to him, I don't know. But this guy wanted to like sell me a program, and because I was interested in something, and we just kept talking. We're just talking as I know it's his script and his whatever, but we were just talking, and we get to a point where he's like, I could see it. I just wanted to know where he was getting to be honest. But he was getting to wanting to know like credit score, and it's like, I don't have anything. I don't ever open up nothing. Like I don't have nothing. Like nothing. But since I've not used it and I've kind of had no issues, it's pretty good. So I don't worry about it because I don't ever need it. But I know that once he got to that part and then he started talking about credit cards, and I'm like, dude, I worked for a credit card company, and like, I've done calls to people's houses to sell people things. Like, I get what you're doing here. Just level with me. And he wouldn't do it. Like, he wouldn't do it. And then getting down to semantics, and he asked a question. He's like, so what if someone told you that 100% guarantee that if you say put $500 into something, that you're going to get 3 times that money back, in X amount of time? It really doesn't matter because you're going to get that money back anyways. And I go, oh, that's great. Awesome. So do we know how long that's going to take? No. Okay. Well, so do we know what's going to happen tomorrow if I die in a car accident and I have all this debt right now to pass on to my wife? That makes no sense, does it? Like, and he's like, oh, so you're telling me it's just about greed? I'm like, no, dude. Like, I got to think about other people other than myself. And he just didn't get it. Like, he thought money was more important than everything else. And that's not the way I see it. Of course, money is going to help with everything in life. That's just the way the world works. But I think getting there is, it's better to do it the easier way, and I don't know, just be nice and be yourself. Don't be fake. I don't know. Don't pretend. I don't know. I do the things you love to do, and for me, this is what I like to do. As I just like talking, even if it doesn't mean much or doesn't mean anything really to anybody else but myself. And maybe this is just a diary, a really long-lived diary. I gotta say though, this is starting to work. Not 100%, not even close, but I don't even think it's at. I know it's helped me at least, I would say at least 25%. It's helped me. I can tell. And I sometimes have to strap it down more so it pulls me up more. When it hurts a little bit more or less, it really depends. But anyways, you guys, I just want to tell my parents thank you for coming. I know I don't tell them thanks enough, and I'm hoping my wife finally figured out how to make tortillas, because I don't want to have my mom come over all the time just to make them for me to eat them, you know. I mean, I don't want to eat them all the time because they're really fattening, but they're really good. And if you haven't tried them, one day if we ever meet and if I ever have them, because like my whole idea is, I told my mom, like, I want her recipe for tortillas the way she makes them. I mean, because it's different than everyone else, you know, like it's not the same. And I've looked in online in some cookbooks, and like it was never anything close to what my mom says. So like if I could produce that and have people eat it, they'll know it is the true tortilla of all time. But I got to find a way to prove that. So you got to help me one day. And if you see me, if I have them, I'll give one to you. I promise. I promise. Anyways, I'm going to get going. I got to get ready, do some stretches. Yeah. Have a good night.